Life is just like an empty canvas. When you first master the language of human communication during your childhood years, creating experiences, sometimes experiences are profound, very fascinating, and other times you have been hurt physically, emotionally, and mentally too. It does happen not during our adult years, just that when we become adults, we try to decipher and understand the experience as we go along in life, accumulating this pleasant and unpleasant experience that's stored inside our memory, in our brain. Now, this memory of the past experience during childhood is also a form of energy. Storing of this memory is automatic. It's just like your heartbeat is always ongoing. Now, looking back, when I was painting this canvas, I suddenly had this realization that life is like a canvas. Every part of it is a mystery at first. Then we take action. We decide to take action, in fact, choosing the color scheme, one stroke at a time. Each stroke of paint I dive into the canvas art, my mind is starting to running wild, thinking how to paint it perfectly without any flaws. Before I attempt this paint by art numbers, I look into the guide map of the color scheme of this painting. It does overwhelm me at first, as I never paint before in my life. Now, staring 1 minute at the color scheme of the art, I do feel it looks difficult to paint. But when I decided to do it, I suddenly let go of my ego, my hate running the mantras of perfectionism just melt away. And I just go with the flow, knowing that I can always come back and do the touch-up or correction later. So even the art layout is permanently printed on the canvas. You can still do adjustment if you make some mistakes, like what I did. I paint certain part with the wrong color scheme. I do repaint again, enjoying the flow without blaming myself. Now, through these therapeutic art canvas painting sessions, I got the realization and a better understanding about myself. And in fact, the painting process helps me to release these negative expectations of the self, that everything must turn out to be perfect, everything that must turn out to be what I expected. Now, honey, perfectionism doesn't bring us happiness. And we all having a hard time forgiving ourselves of our past mistakes, truly experiencing life. What you can do now, at least, do something therapeutic to replace this self-sabotaging memory. If you like arts and crafts, but you have always been giving yourself excuses, there's no time or no confidence in painting a good picture, why not start now? You never know how good you are at painting until you do it. Now, this therapeutic art painting exercise is not for everyone, yeah? Because to be honest, it does fulfill the purpose of training our brain muscles, our emotional muscles, I would say, to learn to be patient. Now, patience is the most important virtues or habits that determine our success or failure in our personal or professional life, or at least your annual yearly goal, and also fulfilling your yearly resolution. So now we are into the January 2022. That's the reason why before you start to write down your new year resolution or goals, let's do some thorough forgiveness ritual on ourselves and forgiving others. Now, there's many ritual or techniques of forgiveness out in the internet. But I recommend that doing this therapeutic acrylic art paint by numbers is the easiest way, to have some self-realization, and I will highly recommend you to try this because painting actually serves the three purposes. First is a self-realization of letting go of perfectionism. That perfectionism is not a way of having a good life. That everything that turns out to be imperfect is also a form of experience that you can enjoy and allow others to enjoy too. The second purpose is to train yourself, to train your emotional muscle to be patient. Third, understand that mistakes can be erased or repaired or corrected through the passing of time. So friends, thank you for watching this video, and you can hop on to my website to find out more about the 500 over paintings that you can choose to try out. And foremost, love yourself. Take the time out to care for yourself, your personal emotion and well-being. My name is Wendy Sachi. I'm a pranic healer, an energy healer, an Nagomi Japanese art instructor, and also a personal coach. Do ask me some questions or PM me in my Instagram if you have any questions, or if you are interested in my other services. Thank you, and all the best in year 2022.